RITC Cybersecurity, empowering businesses with robust cybersecurity protection.
This is Ciphered Reality from RITC Cybersecurity, your gateway into the shadowy world of cybersecurity threats. Stay tuned for cybersecurity tips and tricks to protect yourself and your business. I'm Mike Rotundo with my co-host, Mari Cherry, the brains of the podcast. Today we'll cover the latest threats, hacks, and insider threats. Connect with us at ritcsecurity.com/contact. Let's jump into today's top cybersecurity news, Mari. What do we got?
Okay, first one. It's from Satellite Today. So nice. This is going to be fun. Yeah. You don't need to breach a satellite system if someone inside can open the door.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Why insider threats may make satellite hacking significantly easier. All right. The established wisdom holds that satellite hacking is challenging for malicious actors due to the complexities of satellite infrastructure and the need to compromise multiple systems simultaneously.
Right.
That tracks. However,
right.
Hang on.
But there's more.
Wait, there's more. Yeah. However, if insiders are involved, these barriers start to fall apart. Yeah. The attack chain is challenging too. Satellites often feature a tight air gap between command and control systems and application software, and success depends on compromising a ground station and the satellite itself. That seems like a lot.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. As Martin Libicki, a professor at the U.S. Naval Academy, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, and author of Cyberspace in Peace and War, likes to point out, any hack that requires two successful attacks at the same time is going to have a low success rate. Yeah, and may not even be worth trying.
Yeah.
That makes sense. These conditions may start to change in the near future for two reasons. One is that space infrastructure increasingly comprises off-the-shelf hardware. Are you for real? And standard Linux operating systems.
All cost cutting.
No.
Yeah.
These are much easier to hack. Furthermore, circumstances in the space sector are making it more probable that knowledgeable insiders will have incentives to attack space systems from within.
Well, there was a story on this where the Russians just laid off something like 650 or 6,500 Russian nuclear or Russian satellite engineers.
Whoa.
Those guys got to eat. They got to find jobs. They got to buy vodka. They got to make bullets.
I need that vodka.
Vodka. Yeah. And so, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where you have to be aware that, you know, this stuff is getting out there now, and you know, and that could be a problem. But I mean, you have this happening here in the U.S. too, because we have so many type H-1Bs, and we have so many people that are, you know, looking for cash or the next great thing, and they think they never think they're going to get caught, and they always do, or do a lot anyway.
They do a lot. I wish it was more common.
Yeah.
But it seems like eventually something happens. Something.
Yeah, they find you out eventually. Unfortunately, it's after you've stolen a bunch of stuff or you've done damage. So it's not like
you're just too far past. Yeah. Oh, well, you know. But yeah, this off the shelf hardware.
Yeah.
That seems like maybe that should change.
I'm thinking if I'm building a satellite, I shouldn't be going to Costco or Best Buy to, you know, pick up a computer and put it in my satellite.
Yeah, that seems really wild. I guess, I mean, it'll do the job, right? I guess is probably the...
Yeah, no, and when they say off the shelf, they're really talking about like mass manufactured pieces. They're not talking about specialized equipment, but still.
Still.
Yeah. And, you know, you miss your Linux patch and, you know.
What about all these aftermarket mods? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Something.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's really great. Insider threats may make satellite hacking significantly easier.
Well, and there's two additional pieces of that, too. It's the supply chain risk and the contractors, right? So you got contractors cycling through their 1099s or their W-2s for somebody else, and once they're out of your infrastructure, who knows what they've done, what they've left, what they've planted, what Easter eggs are out there, or, you know, what they've got going on. And then, you know, what happens, you know, like we've seen before with supply chain hacks, right? The supply chain gets compromised, then everything goes, because it's no longer you the problem, it's the supply chain, so it's one level below you. So I think this is why actually in the HIPAA safe harbor rule, the new one coming out, and this is totally different than satellites, but you're actually required to verify your BAAs are compliant with everything every 12 months.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like a no-brainer.
Practice.
Yeah. So
Yeah. That's a step in the right direction, though.
yeah,
That's
and that's
great.
why CMMC compliance is so critical, right? Those audits have to be happening, but maybe they need to be happening more frequently.
I bet so many people would love to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. They're like, dude, shut up. Don't give them any ideas.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, it might be a good idea. Just saying. Just saying.
For those of us in the consulting space, we're good with you being audited continuously. So
Continuously.
oh, we got done with our audit. Yep. And on Monday.
Guess what? We're gonna start again.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? I don't think I can. Maybe you can. I don't know. I can't.
No, that would be brutal. That's like the SOC 2 audits that we do where they're like, yeah, now do you want to start your 12 month right after we're done with that? I'm like, no. A month off.
A little break, please. Oh
There's
my
such
God.
a thing as a bridge letter. Okay, let's take a break for a minute.
Thank goodness those exist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
doubt.
All right. Next one we have. Why break in when you can just log in? Right? RMM abuse. I know. RMM abuse explodes as hackers ditch malware. This is from Dark Reading. The massive surge in malicious deployment of RMM tools occurred across all industries.
Yep.
Great.
Everywhere.
With healthcare and technology sectors seeing the largest increases in activity last year. Threat actors favor such tools because they are virtually ubiquitous in enterprise environments, and the malicious activity blends in with legitimate RMM usage, making detection harder for security teams in contrast to conventional malware. Okay. A little bit more.
Yeah.
RMM solutions have emerged as hackers' new favorite weapon, offering stealth, persistence, and operational efficiency. The report stated, RMM abuse has evolved beyond opportunistic usage into a deliberate, standardized intrusion strategy.
Yeah. Well, living off the land attacks are becoming more and more prevalent because they're harder to detect, right? So you're using tools that are you're compromising tools that already exist in the environment.
Right.
And for a long time, nobody really pays attention to the tools. They think it's just a tool, and it's like what we use, it's WMI scripts or what have you. And so they don't secure it as much, or they just, but now, you've got to block everything. But an RMM, how do you tell the difference between an RMM doing legitimate work and doing malicious work? There's really no way, and especially if they've exposed your existing one. It's ConnectWise, AnyDesk, NetSupport, PDQ Connect, and Splash. These aren't little systems. So it's like, I'm going to send you a ConnectWise link, and we're going to log into your computer, and I'm going to take over. And it's like, okay, no problem, Mr. Support Person.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Or compromising it so it just automatically switches on. That's the bigger concern, is how much are these systems actually compromised when they compromise them. So, but the other thing is that they said they're setting up command and control servers using these things.
Yeah.
So,
that's great.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, so that's fun. Anyway, anything else from that article that stood out to
on
you?
the flip side, you've got traditional hacking tools actually dropping. So the article I read said 53% of rats, hacking tools plummeted 53%, rats and malicious scripts dropped 20% and 11.7%. So, it's like, so they are literally changing their business model.
Mm-hmm. They're adapting.
Mm-hmm. They're living off the land.
Why is security so hard to adapt? Why do people fight it so much?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and that's the battle we continually fight, right?
Right.
I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you're not.
I am trying to help you.
Yeah.
Because I guess, and I mean, that's part of it though, is we see it every day. Most people don't. So to us, it's a no-brainer. It makes sense. But if it's not even on your radar, it's just kind of like, whatever. Okay, sure. But, you see these groups adapting and evolving quickly, and we're still, I feel like we're just dragging people. Like, come on, please just make a good choice.
Well, and they're like, well, we'll just wait for the tool that'll fix it. And it's like,
yeah,
you're exploiting the tools that are supposed to protect them from being exploited. It's like,
but it's not.
Yeah.
At least some good practices.
Yeah.
Try that, maybe.
Yeah. And it's like, we actually, RITC, we actually care. We actually care about our clients, and we actually do the best we can for them. But, sometimes there are those that are like, well, I don't know that I really need that. And I don't know. And it's like, yeah, you kind of need it.
You do, and this is why.
So don't come to me when you get hacked and get a bunch of fines and all that. I mean, because I tried. I've been telling you. But I mean, honestly, security in-house or consulting, what you do is observe, report, and recommend. That's it. That's all you can do. Mm-hmm. So
teaches you patience.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It reminds me of there's a scene in a movie where and I don't remember what movie it is, but it's like, help me help you, help me help you.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? I don't know what it is now either, but help me help you.
Yeah.
That's so good. So true.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But and a lot of our clients listen. I mean, most of them do actually.
Yeah.
But or they come around eventually. It just takes time, but which is usually the case. After a little bit, they're like, "Okay, Mara, you got this. You're right."
All right. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. What if the tool helping you write code is actually the vulnerability?
Well, if it's Microsoft, it's a pretty good chance.
All right. Critical flaws found in 4 VS Code extensions with over 125 million installs. That is a lot. That's from the Hacker News. It's
almost as many listeners as we have.
Almost as many. Not quite, but almost as many listeners as we have. All right. Cybersecurity researchers have disclosed multiple security vulnerabilities in 4 popular Microsoft Visual Studio Code extensions that, if successfully exploited, could allow the threat actors to steal local files and execute code remotely. The extensions, which have been collectively installed more than 125 million times, are Live Server, Code Runner, Markdown Preview Enhanced, and Microsoft Live Preview. So if you're using any of those...
Might want to be aware. Although Microsoft may consider it a feature, so...
Shoot. I mean, I guess it depends on who's buying, right?
Yeah.
Who's buying?
We kid because we love Microsoft. We just kid.
It's Mike's favorite.
Yeah.
Microsoft. Mike.
We love you.
Yeah. It's Mike's favorite. Our research demonstrates that a hacker needs only one malicious extension or a single vulnerability within one extension to perform lateral movement and compromise entire organizations. It's fine.
Yep. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all.
Yeah. No, I don't see a problem. Oh, shoot. This was actually a really short story, but I picked it because it was Microsoft. Okay. And also, if you're using any of those, just
you need to be aware. Yeah.
Yeah. Check it. Check your users. See what's going on.
The CVS's range in score from 9.1 to 7.8. So all exploitable, being seen in the wild. So
yep.
And the good news is 3 of them don't have patches yet. So
yeah, remains unpatched.
Yeah. One of them they fixed silently and didn't tell you anything. They just fixed it.
Yeah. Because,
So,
you know.
It's it's like that story we did like a while ago, where it was if you had your own version of M365 and you were trying to, because there was a flaw in the licensing, you could literally, and no controls around the licensing IDs, you literally could crab sideways if you could be a member of that organization, get into the licensing, and then all of a sudden
Oh my gosh.
set yourself as a de facto domain owner. And I was just like, oh boy, that ain't good.
Wow. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just laugh because it's sometimes you feel like that's all you can do. You know, it's not that I think it's really funny. It's just one of those things. It's like, I don't know what else to do. Yeah.
What do you want to do? Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah, that's all I've got for news for today. There was that. There was that one story though. Did you want to bring that up briefly?
Yeah, we can talk about that. All right. So, insiders enhanced how generative AI is changing the threat landscape, and this is from Security Boulevard. So, there's a new wave of security risk is rising within insider threats enhanced by generative AI, according to TechRadar. Their security professionals are now concerned about insider threats and external attackers, including this security professional and the other one on the other side of the screen.
That's a fun way of saying it.
Yeah. Well, external threats like ransomware and brute force attacks continue to dominate headlines. The quiet insider, whether malicious or careless, and I'm going to lean towards careless as the bigger one, is becoming just as dangerous. So, report based on a survey of 500 security leaders across the UK, US, and Australia highlights how generative AI tools can dramatically increase the scale, speed, and stealth of insider attacks, which is great news, especially after talking about that satellite story. Yeah, that's what we want to hear. Yeah, so, they use it to automate credential harvesting, create polymorphic malware that adapts to avoid detection and exfil sensitive data without triggering standard alerts. So, good times.
Yeah,
good times.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky. But, I guess that's, now we know, people know what to fix. So go fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the problem is these systems come without any guardrails, really. I mean, we've seen this and we've done AI deployments, and it's like, well, your documentation doesn't even match the roles that you say are there, and it's like,
why would it? Why does it need to?
Yeah, and words like, well, we may not learn on your private data. Well, may. It'll be fine though. Don't worry about it. Yeah, your kids.
Don't worry about it.
I may not go to the party. Then again,
I have your location.
yeah.
Poor kids these days. Like they can't.
Get away with
You can't
anything.
get away. No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. That's kind of too bad. I actually knew someone whose kid, they had an app. I think it was through their insurance actually, and it would like track the speed of the vehicle.
Oh, wow.
And it was the vehicle that the kids used, and so I was like, man, I would have hated that when I was a kid. He was like, oh, me too, for sure, absolutely. I still use it. And I was like, of course you do. Of course you do. Why were you speeding? What was going on?
Back before they automated training classes for speeding tickets, and every city did their own in Arizona. At one point, in a 2-year period, I had 23 speeding tickets.
Oh my gosh!
License.
Without?
Yeah.
How?
Because Phoenix doesn't talk to Scottsdale. Scottsdale doesn't talk to Glendale. Glendale
Oh
doesn't
my
talk
gosh.
to. Yeah.
What?
And it was just like, they don't talk to Tempe, they don't talk to Mesa, they don't talk to Chandler. It's just like there was no interconnection. It was all paper.
Oh my gosh!
But you realize I grew up in an era where instead of having a pre-printed driver's license, you filled in the form yourself.
Oh, that's funny.
So you could make numbers so it looked like you were 21 when you were 18,
Oh shoot!
Is
That does
a
kind
2
of.
or a 0?
Good question. What does it look like to you? Oh my gosh! All the tickets. That reminds me of that part off of Liar though, when he can't lie, and the cop asks him if there's anything else, and he's like, no, and he opens his glove box, and it's just like tickets fall out.
That's right, all the parking tickets.
Yeah, all of his stupid parking tickets. Oh man. All right.
And then that scene you brought up with Randall texts Cobb and then he calls him and he's like, yeah, I'm in jail again. And he's like, stop breaking the law.
That's one of my favorite clips of all time. It's so funny. And then he just hangs up on him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a funny movie. Yeah, all right.
So, anyway, one of the things that they said is that, since traditional SOCs and MSPs are relying on static rules and reactive playbooks, they're not catching this stuff in time, and that's true. So
that's real great. Yeah, it's so good. I love it.
A lot of good stuff on Insider Thread. So I'm gather that's our topic this week.
That is our topic. It is our topic this week. Yeah, it is. And we can move on to that if you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Okay, let's move on to the topic then.
Okay.
Insider threat. What is an insider threat? Do you want me to answer, or do you want to?
You can answer that one.
I've done a lot of talking, but okay. A security risk from within your organization. Employees, contractors, trusted third parties. Trusted.
Yep. Trusted. Air quotes, trusted.
It may be intentional or accidental, depending on what's going on.
I think accidental is really going to be 75% of them. If not higher.
You think so?
Yeah. I'd like to think so. I still hope for humanity and mankind. So, yeah, I'd like to think it's accidental.
Yeah, I can see that, especially if you don't have good policies and procedures in place.
And
if it's just and training, if it's not talked about, things are going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. Let's see. Malicious insider intentionally seeks to do harm. Negligent insider unintentionally causes harm. Which compromised insider. How often do you think that happens? An individual's credentials have been stolen or compromised.
Well, I think that's pretty common, actually.
That's what you're talking about. The accidental.
So there's I don't want to steal your thunder here, but there's
go for it.
Give you an idea of a negligent insider. There's a term called farberization.
Okay.
And that's actually named after a guy named Farber who worked at a company. I've met the guy. We did some work at the company he was at to stop it from being farberized. Who accidentally compromised their entire admin accounts and everything else they had.
Oh, no.
And their antivirus and a couple other things. I don't remember the full detail of it, but yes, that's how the term really literally entered the Urban Dictionary as farberization. Yeah. The lexicon of IT, at least about 10, 15 years ago. I don't know if it's still out there, but yeah.
Pulled a Farber.
Yeah, farberized.
Oh, that's a bummer. I wouldn't want that.
But that would be a negligent insider. I mean, he was a security guy. And he was like a director of IT security. No. It's like, dude, how about no?
See? That's why your executives and directors and managers, they need training too. They need to follow these same rules.
And perhaps take away the admin privileges. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or have a procedure in place for that stuff. I don't know. Yeah. You're the professional.
Yeah.
You tell us.
Typically, as you get promoted out of the active roles, your admin rights should be taken away. That's the proper action.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
But that's good advice. So for everyone listening, all these billions of listeners.
Yes.
So I have a few cybersecurity indicators.
Okay.
And you can tell me what you think about these.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Appreciate you giving me the opportunity to justify my continued existence here at RITC Cybersecurity.
I'm just so generous. I'm so giving. Okay. Number 1, unusual network activity. unauthorized use or security tools, increased privilege escalation attempts.
Yep, those are all valid.
Any particular order?
I would say unusual network activity would be an indicator of somebody that has either compromised or is trying to compromise a user account. So on a bunch of unauthenticated attempts to access data would be where that would be. So I would say those two go hand in hand.
Yeah. So have some good practices, procedures in place so you recognize these.
Well, I mean, part of the problem is the network administrators always leave the firewall go outbound wide open.
Oh.
You don't necessarily need that, right? You need to know what ports you're communicating on inbound and outbound and lock it down as best you can. So really, most traffic out should be on 80.443 or 80 or 443 or whatever specific applications are out there, which most of them, if it's SaaS, should be accessible over 443. Mm-hmm. So why do you need to have all 65,000 ports available?
Holy crap. Is that typical?
Yeah.
What?
Typical practice is to leave everything outgoing just open, and then inbound is where you put some controls in there.
All right, moving on. I have some detection techniques to spot some insider threat. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how good this list is. User and entity behavior analytics.
Yep.
Cool. Data loss prevention.
Yep.
Log monitoring and analysis.
Yes, but that's more of a passive. Unless you have something actually reading your logs for you and alerting on specific things.
Which is becoming more popular, right? With a lot of these programs we've been looking at. Okay. Access. Yes. 24/7 logging and monitoring.
Yep.
Access controls and privilege monitoring.
Yes, very much
Which
so.
is also another thing that's could be monitored by
Yes, it could.
AI.
Yeah.
Endpoint detection and response.
Yes.
What did I miss?
Which is what we learned in that previous story that is being exploited by hackers. So.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Thanks, Mari.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm here for. Just spreading the good news.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty exhaustive list. And I think that, again, it's also going to be, ways around some of that thing is cross-training. So if, you're always doing your job, I'm always doing my job, and then all of a sudden you come over and do my job and I do your job, and it's like, wait a minute, something's not right here.
Yeah.
This procedure doesn't make sense. Why is he doing this? And then, or you're doing my job and I'm doing your job, and all of a sudden all the things I'm doing suddenly change to doing something else, and it's like, yeah, no,
that's not.
Somebody's doing, one of the two of them are doing something wrong, and it's probably Mike. So
probably
that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then so it's things like that. So that's a way to mitigate some of that, and that's actually recommended for a long time by IC Squared and Osaka both. And this is the best practice, but plus single points of failure are never good. But that that's it. And monitoring traffic and monitoring. I mean, that's a pretty good list. That's definitely the top 5 or 6 that you came out with.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
awesome.
nailed it.
I had nailed it. Look at me.
Yep.
Just doing my job.
Yep. And after the podcast, he's going to do a victory dance around her desk.
Yeah, for probably not. I was going to say for sure, but no. Probably not. Okay, cool. So moving on, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
I have some prevention strategies.
Sounds good. We always like to prevent after we expose.
Yeah, right. It's a good idea. So, and I don't know what order. Maybe you can. No particular order, or you can tell us the top 3, maybe, or I don't know. We'll get through it. Implement strong access controls.
Yes, that's critical. Yeah.
Nice. Conduct employee training and awareness programs.
Yes, also critical.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is probably should be in the top 3.
Yes, 100%.
Enforce robust data loss prevention policies.
Yes.
Okay. Use multi-factor authentication.
Yes.
A lot of people don't like that.
No,
They don't. That's a tough one, which I get it. It's just one more step, but it's just one more step.
Yeah, and we're talking about adding another step to MFA for some of our clients, and it's like they ain't too thrilled about that. But
No, but I mean, really, how long is it going to take?
yeah,
How much time out of your day is it really going to take? And the benefits of doing that.
you got one more 8-digit number to code to worry about. That's it.
Yeah. Well, but here's the thing, though. If you have some kind of program that keeps those for you, or just an authenticator app or something, it's not like you have to store that somewhere in your brains.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. 4 more. I've got 4 more. Monitor user activity.
Yep.
Develop a strong security culture. I like this one, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Regularly audit and test security policies. Mm-hmm. Create an incident response plan for insider threats. I mean, for everything, but we're talking about insider threats today. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably something that we could talk about, do a whole episode on, is incident response plans.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna write that down.
Just write that down.
Yeah, I'm going to. Anyway, did I miss anything?
Did we say zero trust?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a good
big
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was one, what was the one before incident response?
And regularly audit and test security policies.
So that's another big one because a lot of people, their version of auditing their policies is updating the date every year. Right? So it's actually reviewing these things and make sure they're standard. I mean, so they should be reviewed. Now, it's not necessarily a hill you have to die on, but it's recommended to review them if you can. But just, money and time and people are a thing. And
well, I mean, here's the thing, though. You could, if you wanted, and you didn't have a ton of time, you could use the old AI and ask for suggestions and maybe compare it to your policy. Check the source. Check the source. But if you don't have a ton of time, maybe ChatGPT or Grok or something can give you an idea to even just skim over. Just skim over.
And then the easy way, the low-tech way of doing it is just break it into quarters, right? So you review these 5 policies in Q1, these 5 policies in Q2, and these in 3, and then 4, and then rinse and repeat.
See, that's a great idea.
Because so many people think, I don't want to review these 32 policies right now. It's like, don't.
That's a lot. I would hate to do that.
Yes.
But I would also hate that.
Yes.
Yeah, do 8.
Most sane people would. So, yeah.
That's definitely easier.
Yeah.
And, I mean, not everyone, but some people even have someone, they could be like, hey, you want to take half of these?
Yeah, exactly. Or 2/3. I'm busy.
Or 2/3. There you go. You never know. Yeah. Anyway, do we have anything else for that? Prevention strategies?
I think that's good. Those are good. You know, zero trust was a good one to add to that.
Zero trust.
To actually update your policies is a good one.
Oh, man.
But that training is critical. And it's not just check the box training. Actually get good training, right? There's a lot of good training out there. Yeah, we learned the other day from actually one of our clients that Fortinet has a free training for up to 25 users.
Yeah, that was really cool, actually. So take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Okay, response and mitigation plans for insider threats.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like this top one probably is for bigger companies, not necessarily smaller companies. Okay. Establish an insider threat response team. A whole team.
Yes. if you're a 7-person company, it's going to be hard to have a team to do that.
All 7 of you.
Yes.
I mean, probably not a bad idea. Just kind of, everyone keeping everyone honest.
Yep. Or
Maybe.
it could be stop telling on your sister.
For real though, what happened before and after all of this? I feel like I don't have the full story.
Yeah. I got the end part.
Yeah. I think some details are missing.
What did you do to start it?
Jeez. Oh man. All right. Incident detection and verification, containment and isolation, conduct a thorough investigation, remediation actions, implement disciplinary measures.
Yes.
That could be. What would be some examples of that?
Sanction, termination, remedial training.
Okay.
I'm always an advocate, and I tell this to our clients, of prison rules. And when you implement a new policy and someone screws it up really bad or just ignores it, take that long walk out the door.
Yeah.
So,
Oof.
or suspension or something. But yeah, you don't want to play that game. You have to make sure that people understand you're serious. And the problem is that in a lot of these smaller companies, it's like, Bob, the owner, he's never going to do anything. Everything's going to be fine. So if I happen to be a little lax, it's a whoops, and we'll just do it better next time.
Oh, like I just said, it's okay. We'll do better next.
Yeah, no. It's not. This is a much bigger scale, but
Big deal.
Yeah. So
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just giving you a hard time.
That's your nature.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Podcast should be called Mari Beats Up on Mike for now.
Oh man, just maybe. Well, that's sad. I'll do better. That's sad. All right. Back to this insider threat nonsense. Okay. Response and mitigation plans. Review and strengthen security controls. Communicate with stakeholders.
Yes.
Develop lessons learned and update policies. Continuous monitoring post incident. Continuous for how long? Ever? Forever and ever?
It depends on the threat and depends on what happened. But you want to, so if some data was exfilled on a specific port, you want to maybe keep monitoring that port, see what's going on. Or, there's specific action from a specific area, then keep monitoring that. Or external IPs, if that was problematic exploit from a specific IP. Not that there's not much you can do about it really, but you can block that IP. So yeah, you want to continuously monitor if you can. Luckily, with the tools that are out now, it's basically setting something to alert you if activity happens.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So.
And that's really cool. We've talked about this before too, but the only issue I have with those is like where their AI program comes from. Yeah. Because that's usually what it is. It's like
just AI. There's other tools out there.
I misunderstood you. Okay.
I mean, there are log readers. I mean, when we use Sumo as a log aggregator, we used to write Python scripts to call out specific things that would crawl through the log. So all AI is doing is another version of that, right? I mean, so it's going through the logs and it's just doing it faster and coming up with conclusions where all we would get out of Sumo was, this event on this date had this, and it would just give you the full abstract. Well, AI will now give you its opinion on it, or probability, or where to eat tacos.
It might. Yeah. How do I mitigate this? And also, where can I grab some tacos?
Yeah. So.
It probably would, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how great the answer would be, but it would. It'd do it.
I don't know I'd want to take AI's opinion on tacos.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, they're just reading reviews, right?
Yeah.
They're reading reviews. They're analyzing reviews.
Yes.
The program. See, that's tricky. It just becomes an entity.
Starts to seem like an entity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, man. Tricky. All right. I have a process. Detection, analysis, containment, eradication, recovery, post-incident review.
Okay.
6.
Yep.
That breaks it down. Seems simple. It's so simple. But you know what? I don't think I have any like real firsthand experience. So would you want to run us through that?
Sure, give me them one at a time.
Detections.
So detection would be you get an alert, see an anomaly, you all of a sudden discover there's some kind of problem, data's missing, or data has been compromised. So that would be the detection. Or you're getting things like, probes on specific ports, or you're getting, you're seeing a bunch of failed logins using an admin ID or something of that nature would be detection. You would see that and you would detect it.
Got it. Analysis.
Analysis would then be reviewing
what you're saying
to see what the risk was, and we advocate strongly, and this is the best way of doing it is to put human knowledge on these things and don't take the tool's word for it and look at it and go,
yes.
Okay, wait, well, I've got these 15 mitigating controls, so it's really not a big deal, but so
just review it.
Yeah, basically.
Containment
Is if there's an actual problem, lock it down, figure out, take away the exploit that the anomaly is using.
Okay. Eradication.
And then quarantine it. Yeah, and then find the source. Is it code? Is it a compromised ID or whatever it is, and eliminate it.
How?
I prefer 9mm, but...
Yeah. Oh, I saw this video the other day. It was a spider, a black widow, and someone shot it like 5 times.
Why?
I think it was satire, but I was like, what the heck? Really don't like those black widows, huh?
Nothing left after the first one.
Right? If they hit it. Maybe they were a really terrible shot.
That's going to happen.
Anyway.
No, so you would change the password on a compromised ID and then possibly deactivate that ID and recreate the user's ID completely.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You would make sure they update their MFA. For a compromised account, you'd review the ACLs on a compromised data store and strengthen them to make sure that there's certain controls are in place. If you've got a compromised port, you find out on the firewall and get that thing closed and see who needs it and what it needs, and can you make it a point-to-point connection to whatever reason it has to go out there. So that would be, yeah.
All right. And then post-incident review.
So post-incident review is taking a look at all 4 of those steps and going, okay, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, and this is what we think was the original cause of it, so how do we mitigate it?
Got it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then you update your policies and say, now this is what we do, and these are our lessons learned.
Yes. I also have a list of policies.
Okay.
We could go through those.
Yeah.
And you can tell me what I'm missing.
Okay.
Access control.
Yep.
Data loss prevention.
Yep.
Information security. I don't know why I said it like that.
Rule them all.
Maybe that's why. Like a freaking dummy. I pictured Monty Python. Okay. Back to policies. Incident response.
Yes.
Monitoring and logging.
Yes.
Password and authentication.
Yes.
Remote access.
Mm-hmm. That's especially critical now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Third-party access.
Yeah, because that goes back to the supply chain exploits.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Employee training and awareness.
Yeah.
That. BYOD, bring your own device.
Yes.
Separation of duties.
Yes, that's critical.
And change management.
Yes, and change management is critical.
That's the last one I have. Did I miss any?
I don't think so. I think you got them.
Nice.
Well, network security policy would be the other one, so it would be defining what your controls are on your network. So.
Wait, did I say that one? Was that one on there?
I don't
Network
think you did.
security policy. Okay, no, I didn't. I'm gonna add it.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, and the network security policy will go into finding rogue WAPs and all sorts of things. So, if it's done properly.
If it's done properly.
Yeah.
How many? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've seen a lot of incident response policies that are like a half paragraph, and it's like.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many policy sets have you seen that you looked at and just thought, "Oh no,
Yeah,
oh my gosh."
There's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of them. You're like, are you kidding me? This is.
What is this?
Yeah, thank God I'm not auditing you. You know, it's like.
Oh no. Oh
It
no.
would just be I look at your policy set and you say, you know what, you failed, and why don't you get back to me in a year when you fix these,
Wow.
or whatever. I mean, but it's. I mean, that's why we're here to help, though. I mean, because we've done both sides of that, and we know how to audit, and we know how to fix. But
Right.
yeah, there's a lot of people out here that, well, you know, honestly, and you know this, nobody likes writing policies.
No.
So, you know, it's nobody likes writing them, and nobody wants to do them, and you know, everybody just wants it done. You know, and it's like, but yeah, there's a right way and there's a wrong way.
Yep.
But then,
Yes.
you know, policies are worthless if they're not enforced. And that's the other half of the equation, right? So if the management isn't saying, you will do this, then,
Probably not happening.
yeah. You know, and it goes back to the story I've told several times about, you know, the firewall team at this company that had been acquired that used to do things the old way. And the acquiring company had their own firewall team and said, no, you'll do these things this way. And then someone violated it, and then they fired the whole firewall team from the old company.
Oh,
So
yikes. Okay.
now it turns out they were going to do that anyway, but it just gave them an excuse.
Rude.
I'm sure, being the company they were, they figured they could save, you know, a certain amount of severance by doing it that way.
Oh
So,
man. Probably. Yeah.
yeah.
That sucks.
I've worked for some sweethearts. Yeah.
They're so great. Bless their heart.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's about all I've got. What did I miss? What are we missing?
I think you did a very thorough analysis of insider threat.
Cool. I do have I forgot I added one more news story, but it's from last year, and I thought maybe we could just link it below if someone wanted to read it. It's from Dark Reading. It said, inside the data on insider threats, what 1,000 real cases reveal about hidden risk. And so it's just someone who literally reviewed 1,000 cases
Revealed.
and then revealed. Yes. His findings. And I thought it was really interesting. We don't need to go over it now, but I thought we could link it just in case someone wanted to
Sounds
read
good.
through it and the other.
Send that to Anurag with the rest of it.
I will.
Cool.
Yes. That's all I got. I do have some questions though, so I don't know.
Okay.
They're on insider threat.
Okay.
Okay.
Which makes sense because insider threats are topic.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, it's funny.
Weird.
How that works.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How does an organization define insider threat? I know we already covered all this, but we're just
Yes, we
you
did.
know for
And
the
it's just
reals.
an internal threat that exposes data or does something malicious to harm the company.
What type of insider risk concerns you most right now?
Negligence.
Oh,
To be honest.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
How do you balance privacy with monitoring for insider threat?
Well, I think you should accept that if you are in a work network that you have no privacy. As far you're on a company
That's fair.
computer on a company network doing company business. That is not the time to LOL things with your friends on Facebook. And then you be concerned and say, what are you doing? How do you know I'm looking at Facebook? That's what you have your phone for or whatever. So
Or
that's
whatever.
not what computers for.
What behavior or technical indicators do you rely on to detect potential insider threats?
Oh, login monitoring tools, DLP tools. You're going to your RBAC solution and whatever your authentication mechanism is that should be logging as well. So.
Nice. All right. How do HR, legal, IT, and security collaborate when investigating a potential insider threat?
Well, you're going to go through HR to make sure you're not overstepping your bounds and being overly zealous and getting the company sued for one. That's HR and legal. You don't want to violate someone's rights or make assumptions or anything of that nature to suggest that they've actually done something wrong. IT and security need to work together to actually analyze the data and see what was done and see what the risk and then see what the actual harm is to the company that has been done. Yeah. So
makes sense.
Yeah, and then you need legal again because, well, why not? Legal needs to be everywhere, apparently.
Apparently. I mean, yeah. Okay, what role does security awareness training play in reducing insider threat?
That will address the negligent or unintentional stuff because, and also recognizing external threats, but you can there's an overlap between someone who clicks on a phishing email and because that's an external threat that is being acted on by an internal resource because they're being negligent. So but anyway, the training will prevent things like that. You'll be able to identify. No one's ever going to be perfect. There's always, because these guys, that's all they do. Right.
And they keep coming up with new tricks and new programs, new software to trick people and make it easy to sneak by people and things.
Yeah, and like you brought up now, they're leaving off the land, they're exploiting your RMM. Well, if your RMM's exploited, how do you know there's something wrong with your RMM if it just looks like regular traffic?
Right. Man. All right. How do you manage insider risk during high-risk moments such as layoffs, resignations, or role changes?
That's a tough one, but you have to have a really solid termination policy.
That makes sense.
And you need to have the process in place and practiced and exercised and be ready to cut everybody off immediately. One of the biggest mistakes I've ever seen is telling someone that you're laying them off in 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
not a good idea. Give them time to mess stuff up.
Because they've got nothing to lose at that point, right?
Right.
And so, especially in technology. And then, or unless you're dangling a big fat check in front of them, and then it's like, okay, I'll be it myself.
Right.
But, so there's that. And then there's those people that, you decide 2 weeks early that you're going to fire someone, and somehow it gets leaked out, and that's a problem. Because you got to keep that stuff secret, keep that to yourself. But I've seen that happen too, where the manager tells the senior person, and the senior person's really a good friend with the other person. But man, I want to warn you and just give you a heads up that we're going to be letting you go in a couple of weeks.
Oh darn! Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
No.
Okay. All right. What tools or technologies are most effective in detecting and preventing insider threat?
I think that kind of goes back to what we talked about before. Is like the logging and monitoring tools like your RMM, your EDR, those kind of tools should be good.
Should.
Tools. Any of your access management controls should pick those things up. So that's really, and then the DLP tools that are out there. So you should be doing some kind of FIM solution or something of that nature, especially with regulated data.
Yeah. Okay. How do you measure the success of your insider threat program?
If you don't have any insider threat.
Got it.
I think the best answer would be likely if you accept that there are threats and you're able to thwart them before they actually get what they want to get. You're able to detect them before there's any damage done.
All right.
That kind of goes back to the story that we talked about this morning briefly, not on the podcast, but the 3 Google engineers who sold off all the chip technology to Iran. So all the top secret stuff. So
we didn't talk about that on the podcast.
Nope.
I know. Okay.
I just
That's
thought I'd
fun.
throw that out there just to lay down some knowledge, to drop some
that's great.
science. Yep.
That's great. If an insider incident occurs, what does your incident response process look like? So just a couple of examples.
Well, it shouldn't look like chaos, which is why you need to practice your incident response plans every quarter.
Yes,
Right?
IR tabletops.
Yes, ma'am. IR tabletops are critical, and you should do incident response IRs, and it should be part of the scenarios that we review. And, one of my pet peeves after being in this industry for so long is that when the scenarios are all shared to the team members prior to the tabletop,
Yeah.
oh, you can prepare for it. You're not thinking on your feet, which is not
Right.
as viable as actually doing the work.
Yeah.
So-
That makes sense. You need the practice of being in the moment of like, oh crap, what do we do?
Well, I mean, case in point, we used an insider threat, one that you came up with a client of ours that is wired
Yep.
really tight. And we stumped them for 25 minutes to the point where they
Yeah.
were frustrated.
I
And
know.
it's like, you gotta keep, and then we finally, I can't remember, did we finally just give it to them? Or did we?
I think they did finally work through it. I don't remember the particulars, but I think they did eventually get through it.
Yeah, but we're going through 4 different scenarios or 5 different scenarios, and one of them takes a half hour and an hour meeting. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, that was a good one.
and that doesn't have the adrenaline and the fear and the fight or flight triggers of the actual incident. So you're better off experiencing it there
Yeah.
than when it happens.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Do those IR tabletops.
Yep,
That's all I got.
that's all you got.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Well, that insider threat has been beaten to death.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's what happens.
Exactly, that could happen. That exactly could happen. All right. Don't miss next week's episode of Ciphered Reality, where we unravel the stories you can't afford to ignore and deliver a thrilling February recap, including jaw-dropping headlines and cybersecurity twists you might have missed. Join us for info that might just change the way you see the digital world. Be sure to look for our videos on X, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Remember, cybercrime is bad. Love RITC Cybersecurity. Thanks for listening to the Ciphered Reality Podcast. Say goodbye to the good folks.
Goodbye.